Welcome everyone, it is I, Mike V, and this is episode 3 of Let's Play Online Poker. Continuing from our last episode, this is part 3 of of my footage of the Sunday Big $3.30 multi-table tournament, Mega Stack, and we are resuming from where we left off in the last episode. And as you can see, as the tournament goes on and on, more people get short stacked, blinds get bigger, and the focus of the tournament for many people is to get their chips in if they're short stacked. And this is especially the case with me, as you can see. There are not that many hands that I play. Well, that's pretty much the case overall in the tournament, too, even in the beginning. But this is can definitely be seen here. So the game is starting, alright, so we're going to skip towards this hand. Most of the hands that you'll see here are at the first half of this hour. So, got pocket jacks, and I have a short stack, 21,000, going all in. Everyone folds, so I take it down, get back up to 26. In this hand, yes, this is something similar to what I explained in the first episode, is that you don't want to overplay hands that are seemingly strong from early position. So this is just a little review of that of a previous hand that we had, and this situation has come up many times in my games and in other people's games. That A6 of hearts, you don't want to play it if you're in early position and there's a lot of action to go in front of you, and there is likely to be somebody with a better hand if there happens to be a raise. So as you can see here, 4 people. Flop would have given me only a pair of 6s. All-in raise by a short stack. And a call. As you can see, pocket jacks and ace jack. Obviously, an a6 will have no shot against those hands. And the set will take it down. And what was this hand about? A 10-3 offsuit. Obviously, I folded. Min raised in the big blind. What was this hand about? Jack, deuce, deuce. All right, let's play it through. I'm trying to remember here. I kept this hand for a reason on the footage, so it's checked on the small blind. 8,000. Oh, okay, yeah, I remember this. Look at what the guy up top, the guy who bet 8,000 on the flop, says while the other opponent is thinking. As you can see in the chat bubble, he said fold. And you can obviously guess what this guy has. This reminds me of games that happen in live cash games that I played at real casinos. As you can see, he showed pocket aces. And it's like, people, as you can see, put in the chat, I don't feel like getting cracked. He doesn't want his aces to lose, so he just bets big and wants people to fold. Obviously, very telling of a person who doesn't, who's afraid to take risks. In this hand, I have pocket jacks. I've been getting pocket jacks a lot in this tournament. So it is 2 people limp, and I'm short stacked again with 11 big blinds, so I ship it with 22,000. And everybody folds in this case, if I remember correctly. And I just take it down 29,000. Yeah. Alright. And that's going to be... That's going to happen. And as you can see, this is the first time I am being transferred to a new table throughout this entire tournament. So, transferred to a new table with Queen 8. Very, very short-handed hand, as you can see. Only 4 players were dealt in. It's folded to me. I'm in the small blind. I only got 1 opponent. We're just waiting for the video here to continue. Okay. Alright, so it's my turn. I decided to raise it to 4,000, see if I could try to take it down. And unfortunately, my opponent called here, so we saw a flop. But got a pretty good flop. As you can see, you got top 2 pair, queen 8 deuce on flop. Pretty easy to check it and slow play it since there's no straight or flush draws. Give my opponent a chance to, make a bet at it while acting weak. So I had the right intention. However, looking back at this hand, as you can see, I check raised all in, which I thought I probably should not have done, given that the board was pretty dry and there's very few hands that could beat me. I could have just, thinking back, I should have just called and let my opponent bluff me again on the turn and river. So it was just a thought that I had, post viewing. Anyways, in this hand I got pocket aces. I go all in because I'm once again at 22,000 short stacks, so just going up and down, up and down. And I get called by ace 10. Clearly dominating, as you can see. He flops a 10, but it's no match. And pretty much I take it down here. Doubling up to 49,000, 48,892. And that's pretty good, obviously. Much better than what I started with. And able to hold on throughout the tournament. Now it is many hands later. At this time, late registration is almost complete, so we're getting near the end of our next break. So here I got 10-6 offsuit, folded to the small blind who calls. I check. We see a flop. The flop gives me a gut shot. Turn gives me the straight. He bets at me 30,000. I've got the 10 high straight. I decide to slow play by just calling here, give him a chance to bluff again on the river. Bet's pretty small, only 3,000. I make a raise, in this case, to 13,200. Looking to get a value bet from maybe a king or a set of nine or trip nines. But he folds. Obviously was probably bluffing there. But I took it down. Back above 40,000 for that hand. And this, I believe, is the last hand of the hour. And I decided, oh, why not? I'll just show it. So as you can see, I'm back down to 32. Good. Opponent to my right raised to 8,000, so I'll just commentate on this hand. It's also pretty interesting, this final hand as well. Give you something extra to look at. Big blind's going to call. Flop is ace-8 king. It goes check. And continuation bet by the person on the bottom right. Got called. Opponent on top checks again. Opponent on the bottom bets again. We got a call. And now he bets enough to put the other opponent all in, who calls immediately, getting a set of jacks on the river. So the guy on top was, the guy up on the top of my screen was obviously slow playing with his top pair of aces, and was able to get the guy to overplay his jacks. Unfortunately, the guy with the jacks got really lucky and got the set on the river to more than double up. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoy it. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't. Follow me on Twitter and check out my website at clubmikv.co. This has been episode 3 of Let's Play Online Poker. This is Poker. This is Club Mike V. I'll see you for episode 4. Will I make the money? Check out next time. Take care, everyone.